Well, summer travel plans don't always have to mean planning a 1 or 2 week vacation. A weekend can be the perfect time to plan an adventure. And there's now a name for those who seize the weekend to follow their passions. They are being called Seekenders. So joining me now to help us plan the perfect Seekender weekend is reporter and blogger Kristen Hewitt. I'm glad I got that all out correctly. Kristen, thanks for being with us.
Thanks for having me.
All right, so first of all, let's tell people when they should start planning before we get into what they should plan. How much in advance should we really be looking at our weekends?
Well, you know, if airfare is involved, I always say at least 6 to 8 weeks because you want to get the best airfare possible, right? But sometimes it's fun to just be totally spontaneous. And keep in mind, Memorial Day is coming up and 4th of July weekend, and we're going to have some long summer days. So in my opinion, it's never too early to start planning those fun family trips or just weekend getaways.
All right, so give us some recommendations, Kristen, as we start to plan these weekend getaways.
Yeah, Robin, so I always say create a non-agenda. You're just going to be gone for a couple of days, right? So pick one thing you really want to do and then sort of let the weekend come to you and kind of go with the flow. Number two, I always say check out the websites and the places you're going to be visiting because there might be a cool art festival or musical festival happening that you want to check out. I don't know if you agree with me on this next one, Robin, but number three, I say throw the diet out the window. Indulge in the local cuisine. You can work it off when you get home. That's what a Seekender weekend is all about. And number four, you need a great place to stay. We always choose a Hampton by Hilton, for example, because they have more than 2,100 locations globally. They have luxury, great accommodations, plus great amenities. My kids love the complimentary breakfast. They made those big fluffy waffles when we went to Gatlinburg last summer. We also loved the breakfast on the go bags if we just wanted to go on a little adventure. They have complimentary Wi-Fi, a free fitness center, and some locations even gave us free water bottles. You see my daughter there eating a waffle. But I always tell people to look past the price of the hotel and really look at the value of what you're getting. You want to get the most bang for your buck when you're planning for your Seekender weekends.
Kristen, first of all, your daughter's adorable. And second, I totally agree with number three on that list.
Good, right? I'm glad.
Right, you got 3 days. You better enjoy it, right?
Yep, hit the gym when you get back home.
Right. All right, so how do we make our trip memorable? I mean, if we're bringing the family, if we're doing something else, I mean, how do we really make those memories stand out?
You know, what you just said, you know, picking who you're going to travel with. Is it going to be a girls' weekend? Is it going to be a family trip? Is it going to be just a getaway with your spouse? I always say go somewhere or do something you've always wanted to do. For me, I'm dying to go paddleboarding. I live close to the ocean and I've never done it. So try something new, try something different. That'll make it memorable. My favorite vacation, Robin, when I was a little girl, my dad woke us up. We lived in Orlando and said, we're driving to Savannah, Georgia today. We had no idea what we were going to do, what we were going to see. And that is the vacation that I remember the most, more than the Disney Worlds, more than the Californias, because it was totally spontaneous and it was spur of the moment and it was just so much fun.
All right, so you have a blog, Kristen, called Mommy in Sports. So what are your suggestions for somebody who is planning to take their kids for a weekend getaway? Mine's not very old yet, just 7 months, but it's still, I mean, you want to make sure that your kids are having a good time, right?
Yeah, and you know, you could still travel with your baby. We did it when our kids were newborns as well. But I always say don't overpack and don't overplan with kids. I don't know if you've traveled with your baby yet, Robin, but you always have to expect the unexpected, go with the flow. Our kids always get sick on vacation. It's just something we're used to. So see what happens on the weekend. I also think, I know your baby's little, but our kids are a little bit older. We use YouTube as a great family planning tool. We let our kids watch videos in the area we're going to, and they get to be involved. So we're going to New York City for Memorial Day, and my kids, you know, watched videos. They picked the Statue of Liberty. They picked Serendipity. We're going to go to a Broadway show, and I got to pick the location where we're staying. I chose Chelsea. I'm going to stay at a great Hampton there, but I wanted to explore a new area of Chelsea and Soho. So I think looking at YouTube videos really helps get the whole family involved, and it gives you something to talk about around the dinner table.
All right, lots of fun stuff. So where can we send our viewers to get more of these Seekender suggestions?
Yeah, if you need more inspiration, go to hamptonseekender.com.
All right, thanks for being with us today.
Thank you.